Well, I am up here a bit before sunrise. It's a new year here in Kinlaig, Highlands Fishing Expansion for Farming Simulator 25, just after 6:30 in the morning. I know that it's going to get dark probably at about 6 o'clock tonight, or be good and dark by 6 o'clock tonight, so I wanted to get a jump on the day. It's not like we have a lot of farming things to do, but there's a lot of stuff that we can be doing. Where is... I must have left that parked somewhere, didn't I? Oh my. I'm a little discombobulated because I don't know where I left things last night. Let's see. Did I put everything away? I have no idea. Oh, there we go. There's my JCB. That's kind of what I was looking for. I'll take it. I like it. I want to run out to this shed that we have in the back with all our productions in it and just kind of see what's going on with that feed production. It's doing fish food for us. Check, see if there's any vegetables over here that need to be moved as well. Oh yeah. Got some. I don't know what to start doing with this stuff. Got a bag of spinach. That's gonna need to go. Ground some stumps and actually even planted some tree saplings there at the end of December, so that's not good. I want to get up to 1.5 million pounds. Did I correct that? Yeah, units of measure are correct. And then we need to get our production stuff started. Okay, there's nothing here yet. 632. I think the pallets are 2,000. It's going to be a while before we see one. Let's turn everything on. There we go. Let me grab the preserved goods. Probably have to come back for the bagged spinach. That's going to need to go today because that's fresh produce. Ah, dang. Corner of the building. That's why that skid steer works best over here. Okay, carrots, which we have, and I think, what's it going to be, green beans in the jars, which we also have stored. So we can put these down over by that other building and then put it inside. But we do need to someday come up with some other kind of storage solution for that. Oh my goodness, more? Okay, I wasn't expecting that. It's like everything came out all at once and there just wasn't room in the spawn area. I know I've got the box truck up here, don't I? No, I don't? Yeah, I do. So, let's just... This best thing is put stuff down on the ground. We'll figure it out a little bit later. Not exactly what I wanted. Whoa! Be doing here right at the beginning, but I guess it's what needs to get done. I want to try and experiment with fish food today. I want to see if I can put it bulk loaded into the back of the lizard dragon and take it over to the young fish breeding, which probably is in need of fish food right now. And then, if that works, I want to try and see if I can use a auger wagon to do it. And then if that works, see if we can put fish food in an auger wagon, take it out to the offshore aquaculture and use it to deliver the fish food. I don't think our fish food production is anywhere nearly going to supply us with what we need. And if you put it on distributing, it's just going to distribute it to everywhere that needs fish food. What I'd really like is the offshore aquaculture to receive it. And then the next thing we need to figure out is if there's a way that we could load the fish without having to use a crane. So I could put the forklift or the tele-truck, something like that, in the boat, take it out there, put the ramp down on the platform, and then try to just offload it. Or, I'm sorry, I'm still thinking. Got so much in my head right now. If we could put the forklift down on the platform and pick up the pallets of fish. Going back and forth between my schemes in my head. Alright. That's done. Let me run over to the lodge build site here quickly and see what they need next. I think I put in a pallet of planks at the very end of the day yesterday. It might have been on camera. I can't remember. You know how these things go. You know the thing. We've got more silage to take, of course. And it's the beginning of the month, so we're going to do our flour delivery. Since only 2 pallets will fit in the van, I'm trying to decide. And there are kind of 4 kind of small bakeries, not counting the Thistle Pot. But there's like one in Spruce Bridge, one in Kinlaig, another one down in Lower Kinlaig. Oh, maybe there's not. I don't know. Maybe that is 3 if I do it that way. I'm sure. I'm not sure if I got the road exactly where I wanted it. I was thinking I didn't. Kind of like the dirt, but what's going to happen to it is it's going to change from, yeah, it's going to have this kind of cultivated look to it all the time. It'll show the tire tracks till the next time the game loads. Yeah. All right, let's see. The cabin's coming along well. We are progress 8 of 11. We need 3 pallets of planks long. We can do that. Let me go grab that, put that in here. We can do that quick here. feeding grain south. I figured we would make ourselves the 1.5 millionaires here so I can start spending money doing some of my other experiments and stuff. So yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do here. There we go. We now have 1.5 million in the bank, and I feel good about myself. And that's what's important. Alright, am I gonna wait for this car? I probably should. Oh, of course. No good deed goes unpunished. I waited for one, and another one's right behind him. I'm going. Alright, we'll go back to the yard. I am going to, I think, load the bagged spinach into the Lizard Dragon. We'll go sell that, and then, yeah, we should pass it on a curve going into town. That's a great idea. Then we'll go by the store. We'll buy one pallet of fish food and see if we can bulk load it into the back of the Lizard Dragon, take it to Young Fish Breeding, and deliver it, and see if that works. I think it will. Then the next step will be to, we may as well just buy it, the trailer with the auger on it, and then see if we can deliver bulk with that. Well, we should, there's no reason we shouldn't be able to. And then the next step, I think we're good with fish food out at the offshore aquaculture for this month, so we wouldn't have to take it out there this time. So next month, that's how we'll try and see if we can deliver the fish food out there. And let's see. I'm gonna park this back here again. We're gonna fill it up again for tomorrow. Park that right there. Get the Lizard Dragon out. Where am I gonna park it? Oh, geez. This is park right here. I got room to maneuver. Oftentimes, I don't leave myself sufficient room to maneuver. I don't know if I should bother getting any of the other preserved goods to sell. Probably should. No reason to stockpile all that stuff. I think the beetroot's still near the best price, so potentially maybe we'll grab that. I'll take a look at the prices here. We'll figure out where we want to take the spinach bag. We'll see if we want to grab the beetroot and go sell it too. The other stuff I think we'll wait for the seasonal high, and we'll go ahead and load it in the box truck for that month. Or in the back of the Lizard Dragon, depending on how much there is. I think we were able to fit all the beetroot in the back of the Lizard Dragon that we had at that time. I didn't get it in there very good. Let's see. So where would it go? Spinach bag is actually at its lower point. 2372 at the warehouse. And then preserved beetroot. Oh, its high was in November, and it's dropped quite a bit. It's going to be good again in March, so we might as well just hang on to it till then. Although it says $16.92, and it's $17.12 right now at the Seaside Restaurant. I think I'll just take it. I'll take the beetroot and the spinach bag to the Seaside Restaurant. Then we'll go to the store. I think that's what we'll do. No reason. Alright, which one's the beetroot? I can't tell from here. That is parsnip. Beetroot's on the end. So I was looking at the price of like canola oil. It is really expensive. So we might just have to produce our own. But man, I'm coming out of ideas on where to put production stuff. I think I could use the addable triggers mod. Just back it in here. I think I could use the Addable's trigger mod and put it down at south side. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if it's the best idea, but we have way too many productions, I think. It's a lot to keep up with when you have so many productions, but it makes you good money, you know? But yeah, it is a distraction from the farming, but it gives you something to do in the, you know, kind of the winter months when there's not a lot going on. But I suppose if we allow them to produce and then sell, you know, bulk, is it? No, that's what comes up from like Seaside Restaurant. Come over this way. I missed the turn last time I came up here. It was turned into one of the fish. Oops. That's the one that goes up by the church. So it should be the next right turn. Okay. Payday. 798. Easily 8,000. Alright, so now we're going to run over to the machinery store. We're going to buy 1 pallet of fish food. We'll see if it'll bulk load into the back of this. If it will, we will head over to Young Fish Breeding and see if it'll unload. Alright, I've come back to the farm in frustration. You cannot bulk load, apparently, a pallet of fish food, which is unfortunate. I don't know why I came back here. I'm just frustrated that that didn't work, which, not great. So let's see, what should we do now? Yeah, I was so sure that was gonna work. I'm actually surprised it didn't. Let's see. Let's see if I can have a worker drive this down there for me. That might be easier. I was gonna have him drive the truck, but it might just be easier to have him take this and then I go get the trucks. Less jumping in and out of stuff. So she'll take that for me. That'd be great. I'll get the truck. I'll drive down there. We'll load it up with fish food and we'll take it over to the young fish breed because we got to get some over there. Because if they don't get it, yeah, we're going to run low and start having problems. Matter of fact, I don't know how much they have right now. This truck could use with some maintenance as well. Well, it was kind of a letdown. I was so certain that was going to work. I even downloaded a modded auger trailer that had the auger coming like straight out the back, so I could maybe back it up the ramp on the boat to try and put it into the offshore aquaculture, but that did not work. So then the next idea would be to maybe, could you I don't know if the belt systems like handle pallets. If there's one that like did bales, then arguably it would do pallets. But I don't know. May not be a good idea. Where she's supposed to pull over here somewhere. There we go. Alright, which side's gonna open for me? That side. Let me go right here then. Right where it says keep clear. Let's park there. What could be wrong with that? And then I will buy more pallets. And then we'll load all those on. I think we'll just load all these on and throw that other one on top. Fine. It should take them all over there. And then what? Probably should do the flour. And then maybe we put in the canola oil as an addable trigger and start making oils so that we can make more of the types of fish food, and hopefully that fish food or that feed production, which actually it only does fish food I think, but hopefully it's not like a split production, so the more of them we can get running, the quicker it'll go. I don't know if making the fish food's even worth it. It's probably a waste of time. This is not so bad, how much this costs, and just being able to handle them all at once. But if we can get the other one going, we can turn it on distributing. It just will ease the burden of having to do this somewhat, but I don't know. Will it make that much of a difference? I just know that buying the fish food factory down at the docks itself is not very economically advantageous, or so determined Farmer Cop. But then again, remember when he said it's not worth feeding your dairy cattle hay or total mixed ration. I don't think that's really true, because you get more manure and slurry and milk if you do feed them total mixed ration. If they are 100% productive, they oddly enough produce more. Park it right here. Yeah, let me take up 3 parking spaces. They won't mind that, will they? Alright, let's strap this, we'll run over the young fish breeding. Okay, we took an interesting route round up here. Are we out of flour yet? Yes. So, I think the managed production site or control is here. Yeah. So we will deactivate barley flour, deactivate oat flour, and we have, I guess, just these 3 pallets sitting here that need to get put into the storage. And how many? I got 24 out of 50 in here. Not quite sure what that little experience was about. Kind of the snap or whatever, but yeah, I think I can get both of these. This Teletruck's really cool. I've never used it before we got it here on this one, but I've been wanting to get it for some time. I've seen others use it. It looks very useful for production site type work. And then I already got 2 pallets loaded up into the van. We'll take those two. I think the 2 bakeries in Kinlaig is what we'll do. The one down sort of by the docks, and then the other one up in town. So we'll go all the way close here, and then close this. I think I should relocate this down to south side. We may do that. Oh, these cones, I'm gonna take them over there and drop them off over by south side too. That should work. Sorry I had to sneeze there. That was yeah, not great. I don't know if a strap will hold them. I'll try. Yeah, hopefully that'll keep them from moving. And I just want to drop them off. I'll put them down by the road, but if I can use these cones to mark a couple more stumps. I'm not sure I had enough to mark all the stumps. And then I usually leave the cone there so I know where I need to plant the tree. Now I know I shouldn't be planting trees in December and January, but they got to get in there at some point. I think I'm almost out of saplings. Might need to buy some more. I'm not sure what more we have to do. I need to go by the lodge and see if there's new materials that are needed for the construction. And then where am I going to put these? We'll drop them up by the house. And then I can come get them. Or I could actually go out and look for a stump. They are right over here, I think. Or maybe I have them all marked. That's entirely possible. I tried to mark them all. They may all be marked right now. So I guess I could just put the cone by the trees. For now, I could cut a couple more when I get a chance. They are already... Where is the mark? Didn't I paint these? I thought I marked them all. Does it not remember that you marked the trees? That may be. I don't know, anybody ever do that before? Mark trees and then come in again later and see if they were still marked? It may not carry from one session to the next. So I'll put a cone by this one. And let's mark these. I don't know how long it'll stay there. Try mark them. There we go. Oh, did I knock that one over? Must have. Alright, let's run down to... Did I have headlights on before? I don't know. It's winter time. It's not a bad idea. I'm going to stop and get gas on the way. I think I was just impatient. Is it fueling now? No. Oh, I have... it's alright. I forgot. Because we changed the capacity of it, it's got like a ridiculous fuel capacity. It's not anywhere near low. It's got like 3,000 liters. So yeah, it would be silly to fill it any more than it already is. I should slow the cruise control down on this thing because it was flying. There we go. Let's try 51. Oh, let's see. No, I wanted to go this way. I got confused. I was going to go up into Kinlaig, but I want to go to lower Kinlaig here and deliver to one. I want to be going this direction because it's easier just to pull onto the sidewalk, which is the trigger point when you're on the correct side of the road. Have to look for the messages in a bottle at some point as well. Oh, come on. Okay, so somewhere on my left here, probably after this, I think one of these is... Is it one of these, or is it over there? That was the right place. It took one of them. I almost made a mistake because it could have taken both of them. Alright, then I think I want to go up this way. And then this will be hard, I think, because I got to try and kind of swing in. I'll turn the strap off. I think if I swing in here like this, it'll take it. Maybe. There we go. Alright. Delivery's complete. So why don't we head over to south side. Let's get in the addable triggers to do the oil production and get some canola in there to get it started producing the canola oil. So we'll take the Lizard Dragon over there. We can bulk load the canola in the back of it, and it should just give it, I don't know what the capacity will be. Well, we could take a big trailer over it, doesn't really matter. I gotta remember to put these pallets away too. What was I gonna take? Oh, actually, I could take the bale spikes to try and straighten out the. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Where did I leave the? Oh, it's down at the store. I was like, "Where's the JCB at?" Let's just do what I thought I was gonna do. And then when we're done doing this, we'll swing by the lodge and see what it needs next. And then I think what I'll do is I'll probably end it around there, and I'll use the daylight time that I have. We got over 1.5 million. We're back up to 1.5 million. And we'll start getting the that production site set up for the wood pellets, because we're going to need that fairly soon. I'm not sure when was the harvest for the poplars. But we have a ton of sawdust in our industrial sawmill, so as soon as we get that wood pellet production set up, we can take that sawdust over there, not sawdust, wood chips from the production, not sawdust. That's a separate modded production. But we could take those wood chips over there and start making the wood pellets. And then once we do the popper, we'll probably have wood chips forever. Maybe put them in like a heating plant or something. Swing around over here. Yeah, there's some things we're going to do. I think we'll do them off camera or include them if we can. Depending on how we're doing on time. Let's see. This will hold like 4,000, I think? Or is it only 2,000? 3,500. And then I think over here we'll put in the, let's see how we can put it in here. It's strange, I forgot how to enter build mode with the regular button push, so I came in through the menu. So this is addable triggers, production for construction. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know they had that. I'm looking for the oil mill. There we go. That one. Do you think that would be pretty cool? Do it like that. I already saved the game, so then that means we're dumping the bulk right here, and then the pallets will come out in front of that. I'm gonna do that. 5,000 is what it wants. Why not? This is like a really inexpensive way to do productions, these addable trigger mods, because they're not that expensive. They don't take up space. You can use an otherwise unproductive, no pun intended, building. And then, oh, where was the... I didn't know. There it is. So canola oil. Is it where activate that? What? Look how much canola it has. How does it have that much canola? Well, that's a happy glitch. Why does it think it has 115,000 liters of canola in it? Wow. Okay, I don't know. I'll take it for now. We'll see if it stays that way, but wow. Yeah, I'd love to clean those bales up. What did I say I was going to do? I was going to run up to the lodge and see what they needed next. And then I think maybe I'll do a couple other things that I could potentially include, which would be maybe relocating the wheel loader down here. Not a overly exciting episode, but yeah, we did what we had to do. We tried to do something that didn't quite work out the way we wanted to. It's okay. Yeah, I think we need to get that wood pellet production in. Before too much longer, because if we don't, should have went to the to take a look at the poplar field. Still working on the planks long, but it will not be long before it's through then. I haven't checked the growth on the poplar this month, so let's do that. I can just run across from here, I think. Maybe a little bit this way, a little more. I think if I just go park here. Where is the cabin? Oh, it was further over. Well, here's my poplar. What's it looking like? No, this is not my... Where am I? Oh, I'm way down here. I'm lost in the woods. I never did see if I could chase off those campers. Yeah, still growing here in January. So look at the crop calendar. Down at the bottom, towards the bottom, it's poplar. Yeah. So I put it in March. I think it should be ready in April. We got time. We got plenty of time. Here comes the train. Actually, I just went the wrong way. I was pretty close. Hey, I'm going to go ahead and sign out here. I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here in Kinlaig, Highlands Fishing Expansion Farming Simulator 25. It's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but I got some stuff I want to do. There's a scarecrow in there. That's pretty creepy. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing. We'll see you next time.
テーション